Meghan and Harry receive effective security measures from Queen Elizabeth. The letter was submitted on Friday as part of evidence in Prince Harry's libel case against a UK newspaper. Queen Elizabeth's wish for Prince Harry and Meghan to have continued security ahead of their move to the US in 2020, according to a newly revealed letter. The late Queen said that it was imperative that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex continue to be provided with effective security against extremists in a letter from the palace written on her behalf, provided as evidence in the High Court amid Harry's current libel lawsuit against the Mail on Sunday newspaper. The letter, written by the Queen's private secretary Sir Edward Young, was sent to UK Cabinet Secretary Sir Mark Stwill, following the Sandringham summit held by the Queen in January 2020, per the outlet. The gathering of royal family members at the Queen's country home of Sandringham, Norfolk, was famously held to discuss Prince Harry and Meghan's future, after they announced their intentions to step down from royal duties on the 8th of January. You will understand well that ensuring that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex remain safe is of paramount importance to Her Majesty and her family, the letter read. Given the Duke's public profile by virtue of being born into the royal family, his military service, the Duchess's own independent profile, and the well-documented history of targeting of the Sussex family by extremists, it is imperative that the family continues to be provided with effective security. The letter was offered up as part of new evidence in a 3-day hearing in London this week over Harry's libel case against the Mail on Sunday. The Duke is suing Associated Newspapers Limited, the publisher of the Daily Mail and Mail on Sunday, for libel over a 2022 article about his security arrangements, as he alleges that it was an attack on his honesty and integrity, by the Sunday Times. According to the Sunday Times, evidence presented this week has raised questions as to whether the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's financial support from the royal family stopped after they decided to step down from their royal duties and move to America. The Mail on Sunday claims that Prince Harry did not offer to pay for police protection after the Sandringham summit, as the Duke's legal team argued, and only pitched the idea after initiating the claim for a judicial review. However, Harry ultimately lost his attempt to have the Mail on Sunday's defense of his libel lawsuit dismissed, as Justice Matthew Nicklin concluded that the Duke of Sussex's lawsuit should go to trial. In a separate case also related to his security in his home country, Harry is also challenging the Executive Committee for the Protection of Royalty and Public Figures over their decision to remove his police security in the UK, following he and Meghan's departure as working royals in February 2020. Harry's attorneys said this week, in a written statement obtained, that Ravik should have considered the impact that a successful attack on the claimant would have, bearing in mind his status, background and profile within the royal family which he was born into and which he will have for the rest of his life. Ravik should have considered, in particular, the impact on the UK's reputation of a successful attack on the claimant. During the hearing this week, Harry spoke about wanting his children to feel at home in his native country, which hasn't been able to happen with no possibility to keep them safe when they are on UK soil. The Duke, who did not appear in court, said in a statement shared by his lawyers that he felt forced to step back from his royal duties with wife Meghan and leave the UK in 2020 with son Prince Archie, to set up their new home in the US. It was with great sadness to both of us that my wife and I felt forced to step back from this role and leave the country in 2020, Harry said in the statement, according to ITV. The UK is my home. The UK is central to the heritage of my children, and a place I want them to feel at home as much as where they live at the moment in the United States. That cannot happen if there is no possibility to keep them safe when they are on UK soil. I can't put my wife in danger like that, and given my experiences in life, I am reluctant to unnecessarily put myself in harm's way too, he added. The UK Home Office said that security for Prince Harry and his family should be decided on a case-by-case basis, because he would no longer be a working member of the royal family and would be living abroad for the majority of the time. Sir Lewis hailed Meghan and Prince Harry's wedding for bringing diversity to the royal family. Lewis Hamilton summed up his reaction to seeing Meghan marry Prince Harry in 3 words: The Mercedes ace lavished praise upon the Duchess of Sussex after watching the royal wedding in May 2018. He said he watched with a smile on his face the whole time. Sir Lewis hailed Meghan's marrying into the royal family as a positive change, adding, "It was just a really proud day for the world and it's always great to see positivity and change." He used just 3 words to sum up his feelings about the occasion, saying it was the greatest weekend ever. Hamilton said, "The fact you do have diversity in the royal family today is a huge thing. People probably don't realize how important that is." Thank you for watching. If you like our video, would you please help us like, share and subscribe our channel. Wish you happy to see our videos. Thank you very much.